Hi everyone, this is Arad from Persian Frol, and today in this lesson I'm going to teach you how to write in Persian. How do we write those letters that we've learned. If you have been watching these videos from the number one from the beginning and you have followed them on order, by now you should have known what the letters are called, how they sound like, and in this little video we're going to be able to write them down. So get your pen and paper ready as we're going to write them down. I'm going to write them several times so you can follow my writing, and then when something appears on the screen, hopefully you'll be able to write it down as well as reading it. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, let's start with the first letter, which is called Aleph, and is written in two different ways. First way is this one, which is the body starts, we always start from top to bottom. So if there are options to move from top, bottom, and or the way round, we always prefer the first one. In this script, this writing system, we mainly have this movement, not this one. Okay, so then we start from top, going down, and then we put the hat on it. Okay, so let's do that again. The body and the hat. This is Aleph or R. R sounds like R. Okay, this is the way we write it down. And also it's got another way to write it down, and that is just the body without the hat. So this is the simple way of writing that. Okay, so that's the other way. So that's simple. Okay, and as I mentioned earlier in the previous lesson, if we have the vowels won't appear on these ones. So these are always R, nothing else. But these are R, pronounced R. But if this vowel comes on top, then that is A. If this one comes under it, then that is E. And if this one comes on top, then this is O. 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 Okay, so how do we write them? First this one, always this one comes first, and then the other one. So from right to left. We do not write this way, no, write it that way. From right to left. Top, bottom. This is the way we write it. Okay, and then E, the vowel. So this one comes first and then the other one. And O, this one, and then going around. This is the way we write O. Okay. O. Okay. So R, A, E, O. Okay. A kolahdar. This is called A kolahdar, which is A with the hat on. And this is A, simple one. Then we have B. B, this is the way we write it, just like a stapler, let's say, stapler pin. And then with one dot under, that is B. B. So how do we write it? First we write the body and then the dots. And we write from right to left. Okay, so starting this way, moving that way, and then the other way up. But in one go, okay, so that is B. 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 Just like this, the third one is P. So it has the same thing, but has 3 dots under. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so P. 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 You might see this one. Some people put this one and that means 3 dots. Okay, so 3 dots that are joined, let's say. So, or that way, doesn't matter, they're all the same. So 3 dots join. Some people put 2 of them join and 1 loose. So if you see any of these, those are all the same. Pe. Pe. Okay? So that is Pe. The fourth is the same way of writing, only two dots on top. 1, 2. Okay, te, te, te. And just like this one, you might see this. Two dots join. And that means the same thing. That's all. That's also the same thing. Okay, te, te or te. These are all the same thing. Then we have se. Se is also written the same way of these guys and has got 3 dots, but this time on top. Just like pe, but 3 dots on top. Se. Se. And just like that, you might see this one. Okay, that means the same thing. Se. 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 Okay, or 2 join, 1 loose, or 3 dots just by each other, or totally separate. So they are all the same. They are all the same letter. Okay, the 6th is j, j sound, called Jim, and sounds like j. Okay, and that is this way. Okay, 1 dot. So we put this one first, then dots. So let's do that again. J. J. Okay. J. J. So the first thing is to keep this in mind, learn this one. So that's like a C, it's something attached on top, but we have to start from that bit first. Okay, so that is the first bit, and then that, let's say C, the bottom, and then the dot. That's J sound. J. J. In some writings you might see this, and that's also the same thing. Sometimes written like this, that's not a problem. And as you can see, sometimes it's neatly attached, sometimes there is a big space. That depends on the way you write, but they're all, that's easy to distinguish between these ones and these ones. So even if it's attached or very close or whatever, you know that that is J, none of those.